What's up, everybody? Noki's back here for a new review, 1 week early for 5 Years Apart. This is a film that was sent to me so kindly by Gravitas Ventures to talk about and review for you guys. This comes out and is available to watch via rental or in some theaters on August 21st. This is all about these two brothers who have the birthday on the same exact day, but they haven't seen each other in 5 years after a falling out. So they run into each other at their family's beach house or their vacation house, and they have two wildly, how do I want to say this? They celebrate their birthdays in very different ways, and it's not getting any better because the one brother's wife's sister is going to be there. So, hilarity and a little bit of romance ensues. This movie is good. It's a really good movie. It is very solid. It's a Gravitas Ventures movie, which means you're going to get an entertaining enough watch. Gravitas Ventures hasn't put out a downright horrible F or D- movie in years. Because I see a lot of them. And this week, I'm actually talking about 2 or 3 more of them. 5 Years Apart is ridiculously short. It's an hour and 13 minutes without the end credits, which is perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. And we're going to talk about that just a little bit more here in just a couple minutes. First, I want to praise this movie for 1, being very funny, and 2, not being afraid to go raunchy with it. I was not expecting it to be as sex-driven as it was. I was expecting... I'm going to be very honest with you. I didn't even know what this movie was about. I had no idea what this movie was. They said, hey, we have this available. Would you like to see it and review it? And I'm like, sure, why not? 5 Years Apart is one of the best movies of this year. It is definitely in my top 15, and it is one that you need to see. And I'm pretty sure that you can rent this on Amazon Prime on August 21st and on your on-demand thing. Whether it's Spectrum, Direct, Dish, whatever. Maybe even Vudu. Definitely check this film out. It is one that you need to see. It has some good acting, a very nice script, and chemistry between the characters, which is very rare when you're trying to do a movie like this, because if there's no chemistry between the brothers and you don't believe that they have that brotherly bond, then your movie kind of fails, because this is really a brother-driven movie. And once you find out why they had a falling out, if you have a sibling, you're definitely going to be like, that is very relatable. I don't have one, but I thought that it was very, very relatable in a sense. But if you have a sibling, this will just ring true. There's times that you want to just wring their necks and just teach them a little bit of a lesson. This movie has one issue, I think, and that is it was a little rushed. This one was a little rushed. It's 77 minutes without the end credits. I think you could have done more, and I think you could have added a few more character beats, because they focus a lot on Mark here, and I think you could have gave me a little bit more with this brother's wife here. I think you could have done that a little, gave her a little bit more character, and they try to give you a feeling of why she doesn't really get along with her mother, but we don't really get to know her a whole lot, but we get to know her sister a whole lot. because she is pretty much the main focus along with the two brothers. The wife doesn't have a whole lot to do. Mark has a whole lot more to do because she set him up. She set her sister and Mark up together. That's pretty much the only thing she does, and she's there just to be, hey, the wife, and I'm gonna try and be the voice of reason. But you don't really get to know her character, so I would have liked just a little bit more with her character. But otherwise than that, I thought this film was a lot of fun. A very funny film, nonetheless. And I'm going to give 5 Years Apart an A-. It's definitely one that you need to see. It is like number 13 on my list right now. 4 stars on my Letterboxd. And if you don't know that I have Letterboxd, I have a Letterboxd account where I rate and list every single thing that I watch, and I don't review every single thing I watch. But this is a new 2020 movie, and I thought, well, since I can get an early review out for you guys, 5 Years Apart is available next Friday, along with the Disney movie, the one and only Ivan, a Amazon Prime movie with Lily Reinhart, and a few other things as well. But this is not the only review that I have for you today, so stay tuned for the next video.